Unity College on your left of screen are taking on St John's from Roma. They'll be kicking off from the northern end here at Jack Menske Oval. We're live here, Confraternity 2024, the afternoon session. As you can hear the siren go, that sets all 6 fields off as we get underway. Thrown into the sun. We have a big carry coming back, but the fence is even better. Neil comes in with a pretty good shot. They throw it around a little bit along their 10-metre line. Oh, space out wide here, but the bulldozer gets the offload, and the sideline's just there. That's a great carry there from Jackson Wyman. The carnage continues, this time with Hayden Gorry. Gets over halfway. So St John's from Nambour previous game, St John's from Roma. Western Downs, that kick's been allowed to bounce. Still alive here, it's a chance here for Garcia, and Garcia will go over and score a try. The ball's allowed to bounce, and the number 2 will go over and score the first points. Oh, you never know what the football will do. Look at this. So that's the halfway line. Everybody's on side. Into the sun, allowed to bounce. Wasn't the greatest kick. Midfield bomb, bit of a Gary Owen. Allowed to bounce, and boom, the wingers are alive. And set sail for the corner and scores. Ruben Gray, the fullback from Unity College, couldn't stop him. And just like that, it's 4-0. So St John's College from Roma is coached by Matthew Edwards. Manager is Matthew Creeley. Their principal is Mark Watson. And for Unity College, you wait for this conversion. From Caloundra West, their coach is Christopher Davids. Manager Trent Balderson, and principal is Brett Jones. Conversion. Oh, it's going to go across. Let's have a look at this again. So, breakdown of communication, you would think, from Unity College players. Whose is it? Picks it up and away he goes. So the referee for this match is Ben Casey again. Ben was on earlier, so he's having another trundle. Again, similar to the first time he had to carry it up. Does it once again. There's Alex Cox. To the left they come again, as they did in the previous set. Hitting and spinning. There is Jackson Wyman. Penalty. Ben Casey finds an infringement. Fine touch. Again, Wyman with a carry. Loses the footy. I'll come up with it now in the way of Oscar Bishop. My apologies, Charlie Jenkins is the man with the red headgear that brought that ball back from the kickoffs on both occasions. Oh, knock on. Coach killed that one. Unforced error there from Charlie Oakley. Comes up with a knock on the back of the play the ball. Be a scrum feed now here to St John's from Roma. Metres in this scrum feed for St John's. Snatches out of the air there. Tries to make his way through to the half back there, Jake Williams. A little knock on. There was a little knock on. You heard a yeah from the Unity players just to try and help the referee out with his decision. Very good of him. One, or they go to the left-hand side for the back rower, McFarlane. McFarlane again. The name rings the bell from last year, Mitchell McFarlane. Well, they got in front of the referee there, but anyway, the shot's been put on from Anderson over the top. Touch finder. So again, Unity with an opportunity to try and get across the chalk. They're down by 4-0. Tried to Garcia for St John's from Roma. Long way to go here. Still 30 minutes remaining in the first half. Farland, wrap around. Don't see that very often. Results in a try here to Ruben Gray. Whatever happened to the old wraparound? Well, it's just turned up here for this try. Check this out. How often do you see the wraparound? Not enough. It's like the Yorker. Cricket, you don't see it anymore. There you go. Creates the extra man and easy peasy. Over goes Ruben Gray. Levels it all up, kick to come. See if Jackson Morris's radar is on track to give him a 2-point advantage. 4 days of confraternity, resulting in finals on Friday, rest day on Wednesday. So we've got 12 games for you here live on Field 1. Conversion is successful right over the dot. So 6 points to 4. Have a look at this little wraparound. Lovely work. Pretty simple play in the end. Just weren't quite up to it. St John's. Restart right down the middle. So now you've got to pick which forward you want. Doesn't run straight, but makes a lot of metres as he weaves his way through there. There's a return there from Oscar Bishop. Again, the forwards running a muck. It's with the back row, Mitchell McFarlane. McFarlane stand on the halfway line. Gray's denied any further progress than just a metre inside St John's territory. Jesse Neal. Nofke takes the 5th tackle on the 30-metre line, right in front of the sticks. Well, I don't think he was ready for it. It was Morris. That's going to be knocked on. It was played out, but it's going to be charged down. So too many defenders. It goes back into the field of play. He's still keeping it alive. Is the 3 and Jack Bowen. That's the 30-metre line. So good work there from Jackson Whiteman for the charge down. 20 out. McInerney. Still going McInerney. Slapped on his back. Shot come from William Thomas. Oh, whip to the ground. There's Jake Williams. Goes back into the field play. Penalty. Goes around his own player. No, he's been pushed. So I was wrong. I'm guessing that's another penalty I didn't come think about in the play of the ball. So, which wasn't necessary. It's going to be a try every day of the week because they had plenty of room either side of the ruck. Oops. Well, Finian Butterworth, well done, mate. Unfortunately, I thought you were going to knock it the first time. He had, he lost his footing, he juggled it and got hold of it, and then the next tackle, unfortunately, lost the footy. Got 5 metres more than I thought he would have. 4-2 for this scrum feed. Referee Ben Casey wants it in a little bit straighter, or maybe not as straight, maybe a bit more to the right. Jackson Morrison with the ball in hand, pretty tall number 6. There you go, that's what he wanted. Second row. On the shoulders, play on. Casey goes back to the line, doesn't make a call on that. Anderson. High shot, intentional again, just a little bit lazy. McFarlane, I think, the culprit. 6 more. Anderson reaches out and scores a try. Well, they didn't stop the footy, but he's going to say it's a double movement, I think. Taken to the ground. Bottom of your picture, you'll have a look at this. Did he get an elbow on the ground before he promoted the footy? Whoa, referee was right there. That's all I'll say. 6-4. So they fine touch, 20 metres out. Out of the 30. Long back line of Green to the right. Forward runner doesn't take it with him, and William Thomas. So that will be another scrum. Claims ownership there, does the big fella. Oh, talk, might be a hint of a replacement there, but they are on the defence, so they'll hold off on that. Delaney, not a big fullback, which makes it even harder to wrangle in. McFarlane the tackle up. Dummy half of the 21. Sorry. Buddy Ricketts. Unity College hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Goes back the other way. The defence came up too quickly there for Jackson Morris to get an offload away. Now it's the last. Have to come up with another option now because is what they'll need to do. Crossfield kick. Oh, for a moment then I thought the number 12 was going to take that one out of the air there, Timmy Edwards, but he wasn't there quick enough. And as a result, it was the winger, Tony Stewart, who prevailed, and now penalty. Start to creep in a little bit into this contest. The penalties. 5 minutes remaining first half. Confraternity 2024. Live to you from the Jack Mansky Oval, as you can see over there. Over the Townsville Blackhawks here. Thanks to Adrian Thompson and his committee and all the people involved. There might be another 3 days on this, or 4 days on here, but 3 days of footy. See how it holds up. McFarlane. Happy to be out here tonight with his watering can, keeping it alive for the rest of the week. Oscar Bishop, 5 short of the halfway line. McFarlane, again the wrap around, cut out pass here, takes it as a floating ball here to Butterworth, and Butterworth is going to be saying a player was taken out without the ball. Penalty's going to go against Jackson Packer. And Casey ruling it was late. I think sets the play up on the 10-metre line. See, pretty sure that, whoa, big contact, get out of my way. He's knocked over the big number 10 in Alex Cox. Oh, good defence here coming from St John's. Copybook tackle around the ankles. And from Lachlan Edwards. Going underneath the high shot, Blake James, but he's going to hang on to it and try to weave his way through it. Penalty. So Trinity Unity will have another crack, 3 minutes to go. A bit of a bunch here at Unity. Too sure. If you're looking at the clock, they'll have one, maybe 2 sets if they want it. McFarlane trying to get through 3 defenders. He's denied. Well, Jackson Morris gap opened up briefly but closed quicker. Grab a kick in the end goal. That's been played at and it's been dived on in the end. It's going to be, or try's going to be awarded. It's come off the upright on the left-hand side, back underneath the crossbar, and it's been pounced on by a Unity player. I'll take him out to 10-0 with a kick to come. I think it might have been the kicker in himself, in the number 9. Number 14, tries sort of coming in from the left-hand side, so you never know. Thomas Butterworth comes up with a try. Right on half-time. Not the first time today, Confraternity Day 1, that we've seen the uprights come into play. I think we had 2 tries have been scored with players reaching around and putting the ball over for a try, but this one comes off a kick. And it's right in front, so presence of mind there for Tommy Butterworth to come screaming in from the left-hand side. He would have had to dodge the upright that it came off. Conversion successful, 12-4. So have a look at this. How do you defend against that? Jeez, he just got in underneath. I think it might have been the number 9 for St John's. Probably wasn't, because it isn't the number 9 on my sheet, so it's somebody else. Short kickoff. McFarlane beats one. Still going McFarlane. Still going the big fella. Gets rid of the fullback. McFarlane is still going all the way to the try line. The big number 13 does it himself. And that's a great winger's try scored by the number 13. Holy smokes. Mitchell McFarlane. You remember that one, young man? Have a look at this. So that's the 40 he's about to cross. Puts the right-hand fend off. Goosey's out of one. Puts the fend on the fullback in Delaney. Then gets rid of the centre three-quarter. Look at the smile on his face. Can't believe it. Goes over and scores a great individual try. That is half-time. Kick to come. So blown it right open. The tries, Gray, Butterworth, and now McFarlane. 3 tries. Just the one try to St John's to Camilo Garcia. That's in the second minute. And 2 from 3 so far with the kicks. Number 30, yeah, so he can have a breather. He can be captain next game. Conversion is successful. Half-time here, 18 points to 4. Back with the second half shortly. So the 30 seconds before the Hooter gets underway. Unity College, 18 points to 4. Just saw an exceptional try from Mitchell McFarlane right on half-time, the 13. Shoots down the left-hand side to score the unlikeliest of tries from the restart. And yeah, back-to-back tries. Butterworth scored one 2 minutes earlier. So it's all for St John's to do. They're on the left of the screen. Unity will receive as the siren is about to get us underway. Ben Casey asks St John's to go back behind the kicker, behind the halfway line, and we're underway. So Williams sends that right onto the chalk, and the tallest man gives it to the shortest man to bring it back into the field of play. Not too sure about that one, but anyway, did the job. Cut out ball, looking for some width here at Jack Mansky. Loses it and doesn't come off. Big shot coming, I think, from Alexander Hayward, the 5. Just lodges the footy. So good field position here for St John's to try and erase that 14-point deficit. They can do so early in this second half. That's gives them time to really mount a challenge. Fed one. Oh, goes without it. That hurts. Jack Bowen probably catch that 990 times out of 1,000. Not this time. Pressure. Won by Unity. Playing some expensive footy now, Unity. That's the sideline being challenged. He's come second. Good shot coming from the fullback and Rory Delaney. Jackson Wyman was that charge down earlier. Or trying to get through. It's still going crawling, pulled down by the pants is Logan Sheff. Penalty going against Marks not being straight or something inside the 10. Going on a place. Logan Sheff. 2 metres short. Wyman's lurking. Doesn't use him. Crash ball. Wyman going sideways. Probably lost a metre from where he took it. Well, they saw him coming. Catch and pass. This is good stuff here from St John's, and they're going to go over and score. Good play, sweeping play from left to right. And they've come up with 4 points, and a vital 4 points early in the second half. So from one side of Jack Mansky to the other, Burns, halves combined with Williams, then the spine, Delaney, and then as you go through, Lachlan Anderson scores the try. So essentially for Anderson's playing it the hooker role, the whole spine involved in that try. (18-8). Kick to come. Three converted tries so far here for Unity. Hagan Burns. Bit of a breeze. You can probably see the goalpost pads, Confraternity material blowing in the breeze there. He's going to start it out to the right. It will stay there, and that will be unconverted. So have a look at this, the spine. You got your 6, your 7, your 1, and your 14/9. That's a wonderful backline try to bring them back into the contest. 18 points to 8. Only still plenty of time, 15 minutes to go. McFarlane just having a chat to the referee. You can see the bottom right try scorer. I'm surprised he's still out there. Mind you, though, he's younger and fitter than I for a great 70-metre, 60-metre try. Oh, Logan Schaff, left centre, doing some work. Oh, beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. Here he goes, the try scorer, and Anderson gets across the halfway line. Pulled down on his opposite and Butterworth. I'll go to the blind side. It's with Schaff again. I'm sure he's on the left-hand side earlier, but he's moved to the right. Dummy half is Hayward. Williams. Weinman. Winds up, but again, they're just waiting for him, but not before he draws 2 or 3 defenders, and obviously he gets about 5 or 6 post-contact metres. To the left, the halfback wheeling his way through there is Jake Williams. Again, Delaney, the fullback. Now it's the last. Steals a metre. Dart from dummy half, too easy, try time here. And this time I think it's the winger and Alexander Hayward, who's got number 5 on his back. He may be playing at fullback. Let's have a look at this. There you go. All of a sudden, it's game on. So 13 minutes still remaining in this contest. We've got ourselves a 18-12 ball game. This kick vitally important. Fortuitously, it's quite kickable. He did strike it quite nicely, the kick before. It just went straight and held its line. If he had his caddy out there, he'd be saying just aim a little bit more to the centre of the green. Up we are at Jack Mansky live here in Townsville, Confraternity 2024. Thanks to sponsors CQ University and Struddies. If you're at the ground, make sure you get over to Struddies and check out the great apparel he's got at them. Michael Rasmussen's over there and the crew. Strikes it. We've got a 4-point ball game, 18 points to 14. This is way too easy. Nobody home. And just eyes up footy, just took advantage of the gaps. So we see a few changes here for Well, no, maybe I'm missing something, but Trinity was changing like 5 players. Not Trinity, Unity. Unity College, Sunshine Coast, or Caboolture. 5 replacements at once. Hang on, there might be another one. There we go. Braithwaite's going off. Well, maybe they've got too many out there. Restart. Not going into the sun, deciding to keep to the left-hand side. Good carry back. 18 points to 14. Game's not over. They've got a spring in the step now, have St John's from Roma. Unity College. Break away. Now all of a sudden, we've got a knock on the back of the play the ball. Ben Casey spotted it. That's all that matters. Unity with a scrum feed. All that hard work from St John's. They don't want to erase by leaking points straight after scoring them. Pushing the scrum. Oh, let it go, sir. Oh, come on. Give an old man a break. There's not many times you see a push in the scrum to win it. Ugh. I don't understand. It goes backwards. Gray. To the right, 3 against 3. No way through there, realised it. Didn't need his outside men. Same result would have occurred, being tackled on the 30. Going back the other way now is Gray, the try scorer. Facing the other way. Good wrestle win there. They get the offload. Flat-footed front rower. Nothing more dangerous. William Thomas. Players coming out of the line here. This is surely an opportunity for Unity to defend this one. By coming out again, a player coming out of the line, which creates a gap here, and over he goes to score a try. Does the try be awarded to Jesse Neal? Referee Ben Casey checks his touch judges and scores a try, so the lead has been taken further out. Just had to wait for it. Not much the defence there from fullback Gray could do. Oh, sorry, Delaney. In case he checks with his touch as you do. And a try is awarded. So back out to 22 points to 14. 8.5 minutes remaining. Next game coming up is between Shalom Catholic College, the girls' competition. And they'll take on Mount Maria from Mitchelton. It's set to kick off at 2:30 local time here in Townsville. So, takes his time, has the lead, strikes it, bends it back in. And they are 24 points to 14. Let's say score first up. Casey gets things underway. Allowed to bounce. Luckily, there's a forward back there to tidy it up, just saying. Brings it back into the field of play and gets a couple more post-contact meters. So, St John's of Roma need the football desperately. Catch and pass. McFarlane takes that on the right face. Beats one. One of them is Wyman. Doesn't beat Packer. Catch and pass. Oh, he goes himself. He's a try scorer, I think, in the 17 in Neal. Gets over the halfway line. Blindside play they come. Throws a dummy. Now he offloads it. Has to reel it in. This is Blake James. Cross-field kick. Doesn't go that far. It's right in the middle of the park. Wyman's underneath it. He doesn't take it. Still the last tackle. Not sure they know that it hasn't been touched, and that'll be a changeover. It's 12 metres out from the try line. They've got 6 minutes on the clock here, so they really need to score in this set. Do St. John's from Roma. Unity College. Lead by 8. Wyman goes to the sideline. Good run here. Great run here. Going through the forwards, weaving his way through here. This is a terrific carry back here from Rory Delaney. I think he finds the fullback. No, it's a centre three-quarter and Jack Bowen. Flat pass. Finds the lock forward in Packer. Packer got cleaned up there by Bishop. Edwards gets over halfway. Jesse Neal, the try scorer, involved in the tackle there. Trying to go through two shoulders that close pretty quickly there, but they need to go expansive here to St. John's. There's no way through that forward pack. Big shots looking for an offload. It's going to be denied. Finnegan Butterworth, one of the tacklers, ball and all. Stays on his feet though. Williams. Oh, what a catch! A screamer of a catch there. He's on his way to the try line. There's only forwards there. The 5'8" will go all the way and put the contest to bed, and Jackson Morris will score a try on the back of a great slips catch. Oh, I defy anybody to do any better than that. He probably had no time to think about it, and he's grabbed it and run 90 metres, or they're better a part of to score this one. Have a look at this. Here's the kick. Straight into his belly, actually. He had his arms up for the charge down, and somehow it's landed in his gut. Away he goes, and there's a forward chasing him. Here come the backs, but it's too late. Trying to give chase there is Delaney, but too late, too far. 26 points to 14. Contest is over, unfortunately, for St. John's. So Jackson Morris. .36-minute try. Conversion right in front. As I said, Shalom College girls from Bundaberg. They'll come up against Mount Maria from Mitchelton in the western suburbs of Brisbane. Let's wait for this conversion from the try scorer himself. Still got a little bit of energy left to try and convert. 3 minutes left on the clock. Just swings it through like a good golfer does. 28 points to 14. Just have a look at this. He went for the charge down from the kick and then brought the levers down, hung onto it, and then went, well, now what do I do? Run. Run, Forrest, run. He goes, and just some chases. Delaney couldn't get there. Dives underneath the crossbar and tries converted. 28 points to 14. Oh, shot coming in there from Jake Williams, the number 7. Trying to dislodge the footy. Here he is again, Williams, not happy. Controlled aggression here from St. John's. Staying in the ruck too long. The referee wants you to go back where he is to kick for touch, young man. Referee Ben Casey. That will find touch. It's 2:30 that game. Will kick off for the girls. Part of the Confraternity Carnival. There's 12 teams this year. 12 girls. I think it's 50, or maybe 54 and 8. Arithmetic, so 54 boys and 8 girls. Unity still have this full set to convert. Ducks under a reasonably high shot, but not that one. That's a big hit there, came from Hayden Gorry. Good one, ball and all. Oh, just losing this footing. That's the 30-metre line. St John's of Roma will get one more use of the footy. This is a try scored. Dressler, get up. Morris puts it high. Players getting in the way here. I think that might have been touched. We'll wait for the referee's signal. It is 6 more to go. So Unity have the footy, and the referee's going to say no, it's a knock on and a changeover. So St John's have got 40 seconds to get to the other end of Jack Mansky Oval. Oh, no. Knock on. Referee will say 2 knock-ons. This scrum won't get set. It will be full time. 28 points to 14. Or is it a penalty? No, it's a scrum, but the way Mr. Ben Casey likes his scrums to be fed, I'm not sure whether we'll get this little fella reborn. Halfback's ready. There we go. We got it out. There you go. 4 seconds to go. Puts the kick. Touched. Tackled. And Ben Casey will say a high shot, so it's a penalty. Not for the first time we have a penalty right on full time. And we'll kick for touch. Now, the previous game, they said that was full time. This one, Ben Casey will make him play. So 1 play left in the contest. Surely the footy up the jumper or the Statue of Liberty, the flying wedge, any of those great manoeuvres. There's the kick. End over end. It's going to be knocked on in the end. And that will be full time. 28 points to 14. We'll wait for the referee's whistle. Ben Casey, and that will be full time. We'll be back with the girls at 2:30. See you then.